and I'm off to take him to the dog dentist. He's due for a cleaning, but we like to take him to like non-anesthetic is the word I'm looking for. We like to take him to non-anesthetic dental cleanings. Lau's really good at cleaning and brushing their teeth several times a week. That's kind of like on his responsibility list. I mean, I do it when he's like away or something, but that's really in like Lau's. Oh shoot, I missed it. Not me missing it. Like I can also do it if Lau's gone or something, but that really falls in his bracket. So yeah, Prince is gonna have a little cleaning done, and we have to start doing Pearl soon, but she's still pretty young. And her teeth look amazing. They're like perfect. So brushing them and cleaning them at home has been good enough. But Prince, on the other hand, since he's 6 now, we are on top of his cleanings. We usually do it like once or twice a year, nothing crazy. We're waiting in the room right now to get seen. So I just spilled coffee on my pants, and I hope it doesn't leave the stain. Oh no. That's so annoying. I have to wear these all day. Princy, we gotta trim those eye hairs. We gotta trim these little hairs that you got because we can't see your eyes. He's actually doing such a good job because he normally gets so nervous when we're anywhere that feels like a bed. And his heartbeat, because I'm holding him, is actually pretty good. He has really bad anxiety, but right now he's calm, cool, and collected. But this place is also very like, it doesn't feel like you're at the vet, if that makes sense. Usually when you walk into the vet, there's like dogs screaming. Prince has a chip on one of his back teeth, which is also what I wanted the dentist to see when they did the examination, because I wasn't sure if they were actually going to be able to do the cleaning or if we have to fix this chip first, depending on how bad it was. And since we clean his teeth all the time, we catch things really quickly if he has any issues with his teeth. And I think he's only had this chip for maybe like a few weeks, nothing long. And it took us a while to even get this appointment. So the dentist said we have to fix the chip first, so he's actually gonna have surgery to get it extracted because it's one of his back teeth, which is like a really important like chewing tooth. It's like the big teeth, and he had the same thing happen on his other side. And I think it's because of the bones we give him, but even with the last dentist, I've asked all of his vets, dentists, anyone that's dealt with like his teeth, and they're like, I give him bully sticks, and they're like, bully sticks should never be breaking teeth. So we continued them, and now his other tooth is chipped. So I think we're gonna scratch and remove all bones, which is gonna be really tough because Pearl eats bones. So we got to figure out how we're gonna navigate that situation. But I think his teeth are just more, I don't know, sensitive, fragile, or it's just the way he eats and bites down on things. But we can't afford to continue having him damage his teeth because he needs those back teeth. They're really important. So we're gonna schedule surgery to get it extracted. They just did blood work today to make sure he's clear for surgeries. He should be, and then we'll schedule surgery, get it extracted. Should be fairly quick and easy. It's just one tooth, and they're gonna clean it while he's sedated, or clean all of his teeth, do a deep cleaning, which is good because we'll kind of get a 2-in-1, and then he'll be done. But everyone there loved him. Prince and Pearl just get so many compliments every time I take them somewhere. Like, they're just the sweetest dogs, and everyone was loving Prince, and they're like, he's the sweetest, cutest boy, and this haircut is so cute, and everyone loved him. I'm like, I know, I'm obsessed with him. He's my little baby. He's so sweet, so calm. I was shocked that they said calm because he has really bad anxiety at places like that. And like the dental assistants and even the dentist was like, he's so calm back there, and they did blood work, and I was like, wow, that doesn't sound like my Prince. But I'm so happy you guys had such an amazing experience with him. He was so happy to see me Okay, so now I'm waiting at Bluestone because I was just getting a little smoothie and a matcha. And then we're going to downtown LA. We're going to the garment district, fashion district. There's a textile convention going on, which I'm really excited to go to. And it's a bunch of fabric suppliers, trim, all that stuff. So that's right up my alley with the next production I have going on. I'm still looking for the right fabric for certain pieces. So we're gonna go check that out. It's going on all day. Obviously half of my morning was spent at the dentist, and now it's getting later, so we need to rush and get there because it's also kind of traffic time. So I'm grabbing a few things from Bluestone and then we're going straight to the convention. I didn't have time to eat, so I'm gonna grab like a little smoothie, a matcha, and like a breakfast burrito. And I really like this breakfast burrito, but I tend to just eat the inside of it and not really the tortilla part. So yeah, let's go do that real quick. Hi. Just picking up for Jordana.
Would you like a bag or anything?
Please. Or just a tray.
Tray, yeah.
Tray is good. Thank you so much. This is really good. I got the Keen's Greens or Keen Green smoothie, and I added protein powder. Pretty good. A long drive calls for podcasts. Actually, let me know if you have any silk lining.
No silk.
No silk. No.
I do rayon, I do acetate, I do poly. No,
I'm
no
avoiding
silk.
plastic. Okay, do you have any 100% cotton like shirting?
I do.
Okay.
I do. My shirting fabric is actually right here.
Okay.
It's open. It's 100% cotton. It's a 4 ounce. But if you look before and after, you'll see stretch, non-stretch.
Okay.
And I also have a 6 ounce.
swatches of chocolate, black, where's black? I think it's, yep, black, and then, how pretty is this baby blue? Just finished, and it's much later in the day. I am tired. I'm so glad I have the remainder of the smoothie in the car because I really need it. That was so much fun, so productive. I met so many people, and I also got to meet a lot of fabric manufacturers that I just didn't know about. You know, the more I'm in this industry, specifically when it comes to fashion design, the more you understand how archaic it is. Like, truly, everything is so outdated. It's impossible unless you just know of people that can connect you to manufacturers, trim specialists, fabric manufacturers. Like, these companies don't have websites that are up to date. You cannot see the full inventory list, let alone ordering online. You have to know like a sales rep, and then you have to place a purchase order with them, which that's fine. It's more so like to even get samples to know what they have and if it's what you need, you have to just know the company. It's just very outdated. They're not, and I talk about this with people all the time. I was having conversations with people right now. Like, I really hope during my lifetime we see this updated. Like, I actually was even thinking like, how can I help these companies? And they're not all small. Like, some of these companies are massive. They worked with some of the biggest designers in the industry. I'm like, how can I help you guys utilize the internet? And just like, everyone was like asking me for a card there, and I'm like, I guess I didn't realize. I mean, I didn't prepare with the fact that I needed like a card. I had to write down my info all the time to like everyone that I needed like swatches or samples from. Oh shoot, hold on. I didn't bring business cards because I just don't remember the last time I had any, to be honest. I'm like, I'm happy to exchange contact info. You can scan we could do the bump it thing. All my info's in there. No one has that. So only one booth had like scan a QR code and you get my email, website, everything automatically. And then I can put in my info and he would get it as well. Everyone else it was like pen and paper. And I'm like, okay, we're old school. I forgot what this was like. I literally hate my handwriting now because I rarely write stuff anymore. Everything is just on the laptop. So that was really interesting. But yeah, it was really good. I met really awesome people and I think it was so productive because I got amazing swatches. And I feel like, besides the wool, I feel like wool is just so hard. That I still need to find. But I got a lot of amazing cotton and silk manufacturers. So I'm really excited for that. It's really good. That was like my biggest struggle the last few months, is designing these new pieces and finding the right fabric for them. It's been so tough, but this event definitely helped a lot. And I feel like now I know more of the people in the space here in LA in terms of fabric suppliers. So I'm more prepared for future production as well. So that was really good. I'm going to finish my smoothie and I look tired. It's been a long day. I'm gonna finish my smoothie and listen to my podcast and try to enjoy some of this traffic and head back home to take my lovely children out. I can't wait to hug them and kiss them and see Lyle. Got a few things that came in the mail from Aritzia. I ordered these black denim jeans. I'm gonna try them on for you guys. Let's see if these fit the way I hope they do. And then I also got this gray short sleeve sweater from J.Crew. So I got this sweater from J.Crew. It's supposed to be just like a boyfriend cashmere. I think this was cashmere. Let me double check though. I think this was cashmere, which is why I got it. Oh, this is wool, 100% wool. Amazing. It's just like this gray t-shirt. So let's try them on. The black jeans, I'm not a big fan of, to be honest. I have this exact same pair in blue denim, same model, but I swear these black ones fit different than the blue ones, but they're the same model. They're supposed to be the same jean, which is kind of throwing me in for a loop right now. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't like the way these fit. And also this inseam is too short on me. These were supposed to be like a loose boyfriend jean, and they're not a loose boyfriend jean. They're like high-waisted. So that's really annoying. I don't understand how that happens with brands sometimes. When you order like the same model of something, but it's like, it fits completely different than the one piece you already have. So I don't know. I'm still like debating on this one. And then this is the J.Crew kind of wool boyfriend sweater. I really like it. I probably would just tuck it in, maybe do like a little belt, or leave it loose like this. I feel like it's perfect for transitional weather before it gets really cold. And yeah, I mean, it never gets really cold here, but I like it. I love the color. So yeah. I have so many swatches, business cards, websites to go through. I also placed orders for a lot of swatches to be sent to me, so that's gonna take a couple weeks. I have to wait for that. But on a different note, I pre-ordered the new iPhone, and I think this is like the first time I've ever pre-ordered an iPhone, like wanting the new one. I believe I have the 15, and I actually love the old color more. They don't have this color. I don't know what color this was, but they don't have this color. They have like the silver, and they have like a blue and an orange, which I'm not getting a blue or an orange phone. So I had to get the silver one. The colors were not that good. I really wanted a black one, but they don't have it in the Pro Max, and I always get the Pro Max because it just has the best camera, and then the screen is just big enough for me to edit photos and stuff like that. But you know what's interesting? I can already tell, I feel like this one, the new one, weighs more. I could be totally wrong. I have to pull up the stats. But I feel like it weighs more than the old Pro Max, and it's also bigger. You see, like, the new one is the lighter colored one. And even like the width-wise, I don't know. I feel like my eyes could be playing tricks on me, also because the colors are different, and sometimes like darker colors just appear slimmer. They could be really the same, but I know for a fact the new one is longer, which you can tell. I don't know about the width. The width, it could be the same actually. And then I feel like it's just minuscule difference. Anyways, I probably have to pull up the stats, but I'm not going to do that right now because I don't care enough. Let's set up the new phone. I always trade in my old one when I get a new one. And that's what I'm going to do after I set this up. But let's make sure this is all like up to date. So yeah, I'm going to work on setting up the new phone. I'm just really excited to try out the camera. I only ever upgrade my iPhone because of my job and camera, you know. So okay, I'm backing my current phone up, and then I'm going to set up the new one. I'm really excited. The fact that I remember back in the day, I would like forget my iCloud password and all these different things, and it would be so difficult setting up a new phone. I would dread it. This was like in the first iPhone days. And now the fact that I can just like take a photo of some like bubbles on the screen of my new iPhone and it syncs iClouds is absolutely crazy. Oh, I need to do a software update on the new one. I'm just so fascinated by this. Okay, enjoy your new iPhone. When you're ready, come back to get this iPhone ready to be traded in, sold, or given away. It's going to take 2 hours to transfer my phone, so I will probably talk to you guys tomorrow. I'm having borscht for dinner, which is just like this soup. It's really yummy. It has potatoes and beets in here. And it's just so hearty and filling and delicious. I love it. Good morning. We are doing some grocery shopping right now. First stop is Trader Joe's, and then I'm going to Whole Foods. I get different things at different stores because I feel like they both have their pros and cons, right? So doing a little bit of shopping. I'm at TJ's first, and then when I get back, I want to cook a few meals. I like to cook things in bulk so we have food for the next few days. And yeah, this morning did lots of work, and then I had to we had to get a pest person to come out, because even though it's October, ants are loving our outdoor space. And I don't mind ants outside, but they've been making their way in the house through like cracks and crevices that I am not aware of. So we had to get that taken care of. It's been like several weeks. It's been happening the whole summer, but it's been several weeks since they'll like find one corner of the house where I'll see them come in, and I cannot have ants in the house. Like, I am a germaphobe, and I also just don't like insects in my house. I love them outside. It's their home. That's their place. I just can't have them inside. Inside is like where I draw the line. They cannot be in my kitchen, near food, I just cannot have them inside. So the ants need to go outside, and we had to have someone come out and like help and spray a few areas to hopefully get them under control, because they have like colonies and nests. It's a whole thing. Hopefully we'll see in the next couple of days the results from this spray. I am against spraying. Normally we try to like take care of it with like ant baits and stuff like that, but these guys are not going away. There's multiple nests throughout all the soil and landscaping and near the house. They're not like far away, they're right near the house. So I just had to. I'm not a big fan of chemicals and stuff like that, as you guys probably know by now, but that was kind of the only way he described to be able to take care of hundreds and thousands of ants. He's like, the ant bait is really good inside or for like little straddlers, but to take care of like whole massive nests, he's like, you need to use something stronger. And I was like, but hopefully this is just a one-time thing, and we'll see next summer, because that's usually when they love the heat and the wetness. So yeah. Anyways, let's go grocery shopping. Too hot for this, but I'm wearing it anyways. I'm wearing that wool sweater from J.Crew that I showed you guys yesterday that arrived. Okay, I have a few recipes I want to make, so let's head inside. Okay, just finished grabbing what I needed from Trader Joe's, going to go to Whole Foods now. But I always get these I like getting them from Trader Joe's because I find that the price at Trader Joe's is significantly less than every other grocery store. I don't know how they do it, but they do. Oh, this squirrel is eating. Someone dropped their groceries. Oh no, and then the squirrel's like all up in the groceries. Well, that's what squirrels do. Someone's blasting the hits. Listen to this. I mean, it still is such an awesome song. My Gargano Ivanova black Tencel pants, the rose sandals, and then this wool sweater from J.Crew. I'll try to link it all down below, like always. Okay, the first thing I'm going to make is some hummus. So I already have my chickpeas in here. I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients. This recipe is super easy. I'm going to try to either have it down below or on the screen here because, yeah, it's super yummy and easy. And you just blend everything in your blender. I don't have like a big food processor or blender, but I have the NutriBullet, which is for like smoothies. But it is a smaller like container. So I did half of this recipe because the recipe calls for 2 15-ounce cans, and this is just one 12 or 13-ounce can of organic cooked chickpeas. So yeah, keep that in mind. This is all the liquid from the can, and you need this to get a really yummy and smooth hummus. You can add as much liquid as you like and then adjust after you start blending it, depending on the consistency you're looking for. I'm actually going to add a little bit more because I really like it on the creamier side. Okay, you guys probably remember I love garlic, so I'm going to do 4 garlic cloves because I just love it so much. Eyeballing this, to be honest. Try and mix it up a little bit. It's still super unsalted, but I definitely taste the garlic, which I love. It's very garlicky. It needs like salt, like a lot of salt. I don't know why, because I put so much salt in here. Watch me like over salt it now, I'm gonna freak out. So good. Oh my gosh. I can just eat this by the spoonfuls. So yummy. The next thing I'm going to make is this avocado like kelp noodle salad, but also just dish. It's really yummy. This is the first time I'm making it this way though, so let's try this recipe out. It's a very clean recipe and it has nutritional yeast, which I love. So let's get into it. right amount. Okay. Garlic, lemon juice, nutritional yeast. Perfect. This is gonna be tough because there's no liquid in here. Hold on. Let me add the olive oil. I know that doesn't look very aesthetic, but look at how delicious those look. Let's do a little taste test. Okay, I love the sauce. I think I should have, no, actually it's really good. The only thing is I should have prepared the kelp noodles a little bit differently. I just rinsed them in cold water. But to soften them, which I didn't do, I kind of rushed through that process. Rinse them with some baking soda, water, and lemon juice till you like the consistency and like the feel of them, and then rinse them again. I skipped that part. They're just like a little bit more crunchy. I'm sure you can hear me like chewing them. Now let's make some banana bread. This honey is from a local farm. It's so good. Banana bread looks so good, and I'm gonna wait to try it once Lyle comes down to have dinner with me. I also made some pad thai for Lyle, and I made quite a big portion, so there's gonna be plenty of leftovers for the rest of the week.